Okay, so it's grounding out through the coil. Point's now at 0. This doesn't matter. So we have to have this disconnected to do the timing. Or we have to have their special buzz box tool that I don't have. Which I still don't know how it's going to work if you got a stupid damn thing. If the point's shorted out. I don't understand how it would work. Alright, so the carb rest come off. Got no choice. Pull the carb. I'm not sure I can get back on, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, we got 12 points on the backside. Looks like it. So that probably 3/8 or something, I'm guessing. Nope, smaller than that. You don't remember what tools you used, do you?
No, I don't.
That makes it real helpful. Obviously not one breathing.
Considered a must-have item, easy to use tool to set your timing accurately.
Sixteenths. Doesn't fit though. I don't know what the hell you use for tools on this because it doesn't seem to fit. Shave down 5/16 wrench somewhere. 12 point. This one here looks good on this piece of crap here. Doesn't fit very well. What the hell you used in here? This doesn't fit on there for squat. You have no idea what you used. Because this wrench is going to round off the head on here. It needs to be shaved down a lot. Alright. We'll be back. Okay, now we're back. Another hour spent probably. Alright, so I got the magneto reattached. I got the carburetor out of the way, so I got access to get the screw now to take the damn shorted system out, which is your coil. So now I can check the points, see if they work. So we got our ohm meter down here. We got this connected up to the positive side of the point. Where's my ground wire? Ground wire is over here. Like that. Okay, we are now energized. And open the point, we go to 0. Where's the meter at? Where's the meter? Boom, boom. So I'm looking at a point here with my fingers. So when I open the point, it changes. So now all I do is I just rotate this until it opens the point. And then when that goes to 0, we know we're in a good spot. Okay, I just went to 0. So I'm right here, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. Okay, and come back on it slowly. Trying to get the point where it just clicks over. So you can bang it like this too if you want. Oop, 2 hits. back it up a little bit again. Back on it a little bit. 0. That's exactly the point where it triggers. It's exactly where this is at, and the points are preset, whatever they have the factory set them at, and you check them. Alright, so that's exactly where we want to trigger it at there. And all I do is go back over here and make sure that the time is where it belongs. It is. Okay. So as long as this is in the correct spot, we should be good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this motor over and see if we come back up in exactly the same spot. Okay, I'm going to disconnect the ohmmeter just in case it puts out a spark on my ass. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the motor over. Yeah. Hard to do. So there's half a turn. It's 1 turn. Yep. I just heard the magneto go click over there. Did you hear that? So it's probably going to affect my timing, I bet now. Okay, there's half a turn. Okay, now we go back around again. I need 2 hands to do this, so. That right there. Phillips screwdriver. Rotate this around to just before TDC so I don't get too carried away. It's dropping on the floor around here. Okay. Okay, we're coming up. Let's go see where we're at over on this other side here. Yeah, see the mag's wound up, it's going to trigger. Piece of crap. So it's gonna fling this sucker real quick when it pops. So I can't take the worm clearance out because I can't reverse the mag without the stupid thing triggering on my ass. So I can't do what I want to do with it. So I'm gonna put this right here for now. You can see what happens when I trigger it. I'm gonna it'll trigger here in a minute. You'll see it pop. Let's see where it pops at. Okay, we're coming up on the timing mark here. A few more degrees. Come on, come on, come on. Should trigger right about now. It did not trigger. So I'm at TDC, I'm at my timing mark right now. It has not triggered. So, I don't know how the hell this thing's supposed to work. It has not triggered. Should have triggered. See, I'm right over here on my mark, right here. Should have triggered. That's 5 degrees after it should have triggered. Still no trigger. Which means it hasn't fired the damn ignition off yet. So we're already 5 degrees retarded. See, I don't like this design very much. Should have already fired. Top dead center it triggered. Not quite. Where's top dead center at? I don't even see the mark. Yeah, ain't no mark there. So for kicking speed, it automatically retards your ignition by 30 something degrees, it looks like, which makes them really hard to start. That's a stupid design. Yeah. I don't even know where it is at right now because I have no idea. There's no flogging mark right now where we're at. All I know is this is just where it's triggered. There's no marks in the hole, nothing. So now I gotta figure out where we're at. So we just got to stick time it and turn it, see what's going to happen. So I'm gonna go down. We're still coming up a little bit. So we got at the top dead center point where they were talking about a real hole. No, we're way past that. Shit my way over here. Okay, so there's top dead center way over here. So my guess is it's probably firing probably around 20 degrees at timing. So it's retarding it. No, it's retarding at 20 degrees, so it'd be retarding 10 degrees before bottom dead center. I'll figure where the hell I'm at. That's assuming the S&S at 30 degrees. I don't know what they're at. 32 maybe. I don't know what they fire their stuff at. Alright, so that's what that's doing over there. Okay, now they tell you to back it up. And you come back to time it. The only problem is you lose your worm gear teeth over there. Okay, we're pretty far past. Come back on it. Okay, right now I'm just before top dead, or just before the timing mark right now. Timing mark's right there in the back of the hole, if you can see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the ignition timing over here, see if I can actually do what I want to do. Problem is these worm gears have clearance in them. And when you're going back and forth, they're just floating, you know. It gives you an inaccurate reading. Okay, so I'm going to hook up the ground here. And the points are open right now. So we have no idea what the fuck's going on here, timing wise. Damn joke is what this is. Okay, so I'm going to back it up, try to get it to do something. So the points are open right now, I think, is what's going on. Yeah, they're open right now. So I have to back the motor up until I see that change. Oh, it just flipped. It's flipping back and forth right now. Because I touched it up there. Great. Alright, I'm going to back it up a little bit further. Okay, it's on all the way now. And go down until it opens the point. There, it just opened it right there. So our time is off by 7 degrees right now. Yeah, real accurate. That's a really good design on how to do your ignition timing. So it has re-triggered. Timing mark is way in the back of the hole back there. So that is, if it's even with the thread, it's 5 degrees. If it's in front of the thread, it's 4 degrees. If it's behind the thread, you got 6 or 7 degrees. And we're back a little bit, so we're at least 6 degrees off on our ignition timing right now, which is not a very accurate way of setting your ignition timing. So I just timed it, did a test. You're 6 to 7 degrees off on the ignition timing. It doesn't repeat.
What does that mean?
It means the ignition is nowhere near where it needs to be. I have no idea what the fuck's going to do. Piece of crap. So all I can do is reset the timing again and see what happens. See if it'll repeat. Until it repeats, there's no accuracy. Okay, we're right in the middle of the hole. Move this back. I'll put some tension over here on the cam with the pliers here, which I can't really get a good grip. Pliers are broken, so I can't do too good of a job with these. And these things are way too big. See, bigger size. I need someplace to put this damn thing that's grounded. Put this stupid thing. Here, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna try to put this where I can do it. I'm trying to somehow advance this cam as far as I can. Okay, we're on spring tension, so that's tension. So you don't have a positive stop for the cam. It's under it's a floating number, which causes a little bit of air here, causes big air over there. So all I can do is put a little tension on this, which is kind of hard to do. Rotate this until it just pops. Popped right there. Back it up a little bit. Right there, it popped again. All right. I'm going to back it up and let me know exactly when that thing triggers. Without touching anything. Well, as soon as you back it up, you got air.
Right. Well, it just...
It should be on zero, on the 130, or
No, it totally moved.
we're on 130 something, aren't we? Is the meter on 130?
Whatever you did, when you first went over there, it bumped it,
Okay,
and
see the meter over there? See how it's on 130 or 1 something?
it's on
I don't
107.5.
care. As long as it's above 1, the points are closed. Let me know when it changes to number 1. That's all I care about.
1.
It already is at 1 already? 7 degrees off again. It will not repeat. It repeats at 7 degrees off.
Why don't we just button it up and I'll order the damn timing tool?
This is a timing tool. The problem is it doesn't repeat. The way you make the thing trigger makes no difference. The tool makes no difference. When the points crack, it either has a flashing light, a beeper, or an odometer goes punk. Doesn't matter how you do it. It's all done the same way. The problem is the system does not repeat. That's the problem. So there's no accurate timing. Okay, so I just did that by hand. I didn't touch a damn thing. We triggered again. I'm going to move the timing back again to crank. I'm going to back up a little few degrees. Not that much, and then we'll come back on it. I assume we're above 1 right now?
Yep.
Okay, we're coming up on a mark of some type right now. Should trigger pretty soon. Should trigger about right there. Anything?
Right there.
Okay, so that repeated in that one spot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. Disconnect the route for me real quick. Just hold it, it'll be fine. Okay, there's half a turn. turn. So one turn, the trigger device pops in. I have to go until it triggers, and I got to back up. That's where the problems start. Should pop right there. I got to back it way back up. Okay. Come back up on it. Okay, let me know when it goes to 1 again. I assume we're above 1 right now?
Nope, you're at 1 right now.
We're still at 1?
Yep. But I don't have the ground on.
Oh. Yeah, hook it up. Just stick in the hole there, that's all you gotta do.
Okay.
We're above 1 again?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let me know when it goes right to 1. Okay, we're coming up on 3-4 more degrees, 2 more degrees maybe. Pretty soon it should go
Now.
right there. It's at 0 now? Or 1?
It's at 1.
It's at 1. Okay, I can live with that error. Go to the other side, see what you got. We're about 1 or 2 degrees off right now. 0.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably 1 degree off. I can live with 1 degree off. Before it was way the hell back here is where it was triggering at. So at least now it's halfway close. Okay, so I'm going to lock it down right there. It repeated about 3 times, kind of, sort of, in a way, within a couple degrees where it should be. I'm thinking that's probably close enough for what we need. I like things having positive locations, not guessing. But with a floating mechanism like they're using, this is the best we're going to get. So I'm just going to go ahead and lock this thing down. I get to put it all back together again. Okay, a little torque on that. Feel the torque?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's how much you want to check it after the gasket comes in. Everything settles in. That's enough. If you squeeze it too hard, the gasket's just going to probably split or something because you have very little contact on the gasket, so it's going to want to crush it pretty easy. Okay, we're still on triggered over there. Okay, so now I got to put everything back together, points wise, all this stuff. So I got to reconnect up whatever the hell this thing is, this wire, the coil, and then I got to put the condenser back in on the other side over here. And then we go ahead and get all that buttoned up. Then we got to put the carburetor back on, which would be real fun. Be a fun job doing timing on this bike. Okay. Alright, so this wire does not need a release. Okay, get that one out. Got this one here. I think this should be on the outside edge. Probably put this on the outside of that one. Got this one. And we got the spring. All right. Screw. Phillips. All right. All right, that's tight. Make sure everything's not going to bind on anything when you put the wires back in. Okay, that's all done. Okay, so that's all put back where it's supposed to be. So this is not binding on the point because I put it on the opposite side of this other wire over here. Stacked it up, so that gives you a little bit of a gap there you need. This one's on the very outside edge, so it doesn't bind on this one underneath it. So everything should stack up. Now you gotta make sure the cap will go back on here. First thing you do is get the wire to go on. Not the wires, you get the gasket. Okay, this one here has a short thing that goes on here.
So your router is located back here? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were on.
Okay, you connect that right there. That works as kill switch here. And this all drops down like it's supposed to be with no problem. Okay, everything's sitting flat like it should be, so we're good. Okay, I'm going to spend another hour getting all this back together. We'll be back.